So in today's video I'll be remaking a XENOZ edit in 1 hour. The edit I chose to remake is XENOZ beginning edit. I specifically chose this edit because XENOZ is one of my favorite editors and it's one of his simpler edits, so I have a better chance of being able to remake it well even in 1 hour. So to save time, before starting the challenge I did already have the clips and the Twixtor ready, and I'll also be using XENOZ's audio. As you can see, I do also have the original edit in my preview, so I can see how to remake it as similar as possible. This is what the edit looks like before the challenge.
今の俺のこの目に見えているのはイタチ、あんたの死に様だ。ではそのシャレにお前はどこまで見えている？
And now, without further ado, let's start the challenge. The first thing I'm gonna do is remake the transitions. Now luckily, in this specific edit, the transitions XENOZ used are pretty simple for the most part, and a lot of the clips don't even have any, so it shouldn't take too much time. But on the other hand, there are a lot of clips in this edit, so I still need to make sure I do it as fast as possible.
For a war, got my armor gear. Sharpen your sword cause the time is near. Gotta do it big like Bonnevier. I'm a rock star on a chandelier. Off the walls, yeah, I'm about to go crazy. For the beast, anybody that can tame me. What a thrill, what seems to amaze me. In the forest, the youth and the raven. Listen, I'll stop till the break of dawn. Shirts coming around, probably best to run. Fire in my eyes, can't catch me now. I'm young and numb, trying to have some fun. Don't judge me, you only live once. Moments in the back, so we gotta live it up. Party in the lake, everybody got it now, got it now, got it now, got it now, got it now. Robot, I'm on a mission and I won't stop.
After finishing all the transitions, I started working on some extra stuff, so the first thing I did was make the 3D text that XENOZ had in his edit. And then I also added the mask transition that XENOZ had in his edit with Sasuke's hand. After doing that, I started doing the subtitles in the intro. It took me a bit of time to try and find a similar font to what XENOZ is using, but after finding it, it was just a matter of typing it out and keyframing the opacity. Now, one thing that I noticed XENOZ had in his edit is flicker, which was pretty consistent throughout the whole edit, so I added as flicker to my edit as well. Now, the next big thing I'm missing from my edit is shakes, and because I don't really know for sure which shakes XENOZ used, I just used Twitch just because it looks somewhat similar to what XENOZ used, and also it's very quick and easy to use, so it's perfect for this challenge. After taking a bit too much time on the shakes, the next thing I needed to add is exposure, because on most of the transitions XENOZ did have exposure as well. While doing the exposure, I did notice that my 3D text doesn't look as reflective as XENOZ, so I tried to change the environment, and I think it looks more similar now. And then I kept going with the exposure. because I noticed I'm running out of time, I had to add CC as fast as possible so I can at least have some CC. One of the highlights of XENOZ's CC in this edit is that he made sure that the reds are very saturated compared to other colors, so I made sure that my CC also has that same effect. But before I finished my CC, I ran out of time, so I had to stop completely. I do think I could have remaked it a bit better if I had even just like half an hour more. In the end of the day, I think I did a pretty good job with the time I have. This is the result of me trying to remake XENOZ edit in 1 hour.
今の俺のこの目に見えているのはイタチ、あんたの死に様だ。ではそのシャレにお前はどこまで見えている。俺の死に様か。
And now I'll have a side by side of the two edits, and you can see that I think I did a pretty good job at remaking it, and it's pretty similar to the original. Now, because I did run out of time, the CC could have been more similar to the original if I had more time. Also, one thing that I'm missing for my edit compared to XENOZ is blur, because I did notice that XENOZ had some blurs in some parts of the edit, which I did want to add after finishing the CC, but because I ran out of time I couldn't. With that being said, in general I think the remake is pretty similar and it was a fun challenge to do. I hope you enjoyed this video as well. If you guys like it, I might make it a series of trying to remake editors' edits in 1 hour. So if you want, you can comment down below what other edits you want me to try and remake in 1 hour. And like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.
俺の死に様か。